everyone, welcome back to our channel. So today we are going to discuss about GS papers, that is general studies papers. So these understanding and prelims mains with PYQ analysis, and it's a complete beginner's guide to crack it general studies. Okay. So let's go. So what is the foundation? Let us discuss. So what are GS papers? So general studies papers from the core of UPSC GS3, they are testing our conceptual clarity, analytical ability and current awareness across 3 stages, right? So after that, first we will go to prelims. In prelims, the first paper is GS paper 1, where it is a objective type screening test, where qualifying in nature, so objective type assessment screening test, qualifying nature, marks don't count for the final rank. Whereas in mains, there we have 4 GS papers, each at 250, that means 1000 marks. So determining your final selection. So why GS matters? Because it accounts 1000 out of 750 marks in mains. So the single biggest factor in your rank is GS papers, right? So how these will be in prelims? In prelims we have GS first paper, right? So where we have 100 questions, each question carries 2 marks, that means 200 marks. There will be a negative marking and there will be a count for cutoff, right? So I already discussed about it, as there is 33% minimum you have to score, and there will be a negative marking 1/3, so it is only qualifying test. So here current affairs and conceptual understanding together is needed. What next? GS papers in mains. Okay, we already know about it, as we have 4 GS papers, 1, 2, 3, 4, and each carries 250 marks, total 1000, right? Now we will discuss in depth about it. So in paper 1 we have history, geography, Indian society, art and culture. Whereas in paper 2 we have polity, governance, social justice, international relations in paper 2. Whereas coming to paper 3 we have economy, agriculture, security, science and technology. S&T means science and technology. whereas in GS paper 4 we have ethics, integrity, aptitude and case studies. These are very important. This is subjects in the paper. Now we will move into further. So deep analysis, paper 1. Paper 1 consists of history, geography, society, art and culture. Right? So what we study in history? So in history we will study about ancient days, medieval and modern India plus world history. We will study about all these concepts. Okay? Whereas in geography it is related to environment, climate. So where we will study about physical, human, economic geography of India and world. Coming to society, we will discuss about societal issues, diversity and human globalization. Whereas in art and culture we will discuss about heritage, architecture and tradition. So how it will be appear? So based on in previous year paper in 2022 they will asked about the partition of India was not merely a political division but a civilizational rupture. So discuss. So here we have to get a knowledge on linking historical facts with analytical interpretation. Okay, that's why history matters. In this way the question will be asked. So coming to GS paper 2, which is polity, governance and IR. So here we discuss about constitution, that means amendments, fundamental rights, that all, and governance, where we will discuss about policies, RTA and e-governments. Next, parliament and judiciary. Here we discuss about legislation, PLs, judicial review, that all will be discussed here. And international relations, where we will discuss about foreign policy, bilateral ties and global institutions. Okay, so how the question will be asked? In 2021 we got a question from this is the Supreme Court of India plays a crucial role as the guardian of the Constitution. Elaborate with examples. So here we have to frame the constitutional provisions with case laws. Here we have to map constitutional provisions which comes under polity with case laws and with any recent examples it happened. It will be known in current affairs, right? So why it is matter is this. Next paper is economy, security and environment. So in economy what we discuss is direct and indirect taxation, that will be discussed in economy, which comes under budget, inflation, subsidies, so agriculture and food security and farmer reforms, that all will be discussed in environment part. Next one is internal security, means cyber security, terrorism, nationalism, and our border management, disaster response, that all will be in security part. Another one is science and technology, that is space missions, present emerging AI, digital India, that all will be in science and technology. And next one is environment, that is climate change, biodiversity, conservation, AI, sustainable development, that all will be comes under environment part. So one previous year question is, which is asked in 2023. So climate change is a global threat, but its impact is disproportionately felt by developing nations. Discuss their stance and policy measures. So here we have to discuss with current affairs, because impact felt by developing nations, which will become in current affairs. So with analytical depth and with concept, and we have to combine it with current affairs. We have to answer that question. Okay. Next one is paper 4 GS4, which is ethics, integrity and aptitude. Here they will test about your character, means how you are on your integrity, honesty, that will be tested in ethics, and your decision making and your moral values and reasoning, which are the foundation of civil servants' personality. So this paper is very important. So next, ethics and human interface. Here they will think about your moral thinker and your values, aptitude, your emotional intelligence and attitude, probability, and case studies, 6 to 7 real life administrative dilemmas. Here there is an example question. As DM, you find a corruption. As a district manager, you found a corruption scandal involving a senior minister. So public interest with versus career risk. What do you do? So here you apply ethical frameworks plus constitutional duties plus practical solution. That's why ethics is very important. So GS paper 4 is very important. Okay, this is all about 4 papers. So how you will be prepared. So coming to question type, in prelims it is MCQs, so you have to eliminate wrong options, whereas in mains it is descriptive, you have to write structured answer. So what you have to focus. So for prelims you have to focus on facts and concepts plus current affairs, whereas in mains you have to focus on analysis, arguments and examples, because to write in a structured way. Coming to skill, so it's speed and accuracy. Here you have to get clarity and presentation and depth analysis. So for tip is, here you have to revise NCERTs and solve previous year question papers and practice mock tests. So here you have to practice answer writing and use diagrams and maps and link current affairs to static topics. So the pro trick I am going to give you is, start mains answer writing from day one. Prelims knowledge alone won't clear mains, because you have to put your think and your knowledge on paper, right? So this is all about preparation strategy. So now your UPSC journey starts here. It's conquered not by intelligence alone, but by discipline and consistency. I am repeating these both words in every video, right? Consistency and discipline. So now your syllabus, write every day and stay updated means current affairs. They connect every GS paper, so read the newspaper daily. So subscribe for complete UPSC GS subject wise strategy videos, so your IAS dream is closer than you thinking. Okay, thank you for watching. We will meet in the next video. Thank you.